Hello, this time we're taking a look at matchday number 16 at the Vanarama National League. Last time around we just had 4 games involved, so not a lot to get through, but we'll get through those games. There were some catch-up games there and midweek, and then we have a full one of matches this time around to enjoy. So Solihull Moors, they were 2-1 winners against Halifax. Bull and Hutland scoring the goals there for Solihull, and we had Woods scoring the goal for Halifax. Next up, Wrexham 3-2 win against Weymouth. Coming from behind, it was a 2-0 lead for Weymouth with McCoy and also MacArthur. For Wrexham, Bassel scoring 2 goals in the space of a minute. Also, Hull Johnson in the 95th minute made sure they actually managed to somehow win this game from behind. Mullins got sent off for Weymouth in the 89th minute, and that cost them a point at least in this match. Notts County 1-0 winners against Stockport. Weaves scoring the match winner. And this one here in the 35th minute. Well done to them. And finally, it was taken in Redbridge 1-0 winners against Torquay United, with Marla Cullum scoring the match winner, only goal of the game in the 14th minute. Wandle sent off in the 41st minute. So those were the matches. How did we get all of our predictions? For myself and the football players, we only managed to get one correct pick each. For myself, it's the Wrexham result 1.91. Whom the football sides have predicted the Solihull Moors game correctly with 1.8. So the overall leaderboard sees myself just narrowly on top with 119.46. Got the football sides in second, 115.83. Cavan Wright in third, 9.12. And we've got Spirit Eurydice in fourth with 5.67. As we head on to match day number 16. So first up, we have Hartlepool taking on Stockport. 3 wins for Stockport, 2 wins for Hartlepool, and 3 draws. 2 wins each and drawn the past 5 games. Only got odds for this game and the next match, and then have to come back and shock the others, assuming I managed to get around and get them in time, because there's so many other divisions to look forward to. So yeah, Stockport, 3 wins, 2 wins for Hartlepool, 3 draws, 2 wins each in the draw past 5 games. Hartlepool's 263, 330 for draw, 240 for Stockport. Hartlepool coming to this 13th on the table, 5 wins, 3 draws, 5 defeats, only picking up 1 win in a draw in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Stockport, they're in 10th, 6 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses, 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches for themselves here. I've gone for Stockport to get themselves a 2-1 victory. Football Society sees a 1-0 win for Stockport County. Next up is Dover as they take on Chesterfield. 1 victory for Dover and 3 draws. These matches come in the last couple of seasons. We got $4.50 for Dover, $4 for the draw, and $1.62 for Chesterfield. Dover, after they come into this bottom of the league in 23rd. Only played 9 games so far this season, 2 wins and 7 defeats, and 1 victory in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Chesterfield, 5 wins, 1 draw, 7 losses. However, picking up 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. So it should be a pretty comfortable, convincing victory for Chesterfield here. I've gone for a 3-0 scoreline. Football Science is actually going to go for Dover to win this game 2-1. Next up, we have Halifax taking on Eastleigh. 5 wins for Eastleigh, 1 victory for Halifax, and 5 draws. Halifax, they come into us in 16th, 4 wins, 4 draws, 5 defeats, 3 wins coming in the past 5 matches on this one. Meanwhile, for Eastleigh, they're in 14th, 5 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, 3 victories coming in the past 5 games for themselves. So from now on, there's no odds currently. I'll try my best to jot them down. Otherwise, I might just have to award a single point for the correct match. But hopefully, get the correct odds so you get what you're supposed to after the games. Feel free to remind me, of course. The Halifax, they come into this, 16, 3 wins in the past 5. Eastleigh have got 3 wins in the past 5 as well too. But Eastleigh's only played 9 matches this season compared to Halifax 13. And despite playing 4 games least Eastleigh, they still find themselves above Halifax on the table by a point. So I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw on this one. Football Science is going to go with Halifax 4-2 winners. Next up, we have Hartlepool taking on Halifax. Halifax in action twice this time around. Got 3 victories each, 2 wins each in the past 4 games between 2017 and 2020. Hartlepool, they come with us in 13th, 5 wins, 3 draws, 5 defeats, 1 victory and a draw in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Halifax, 3 wins past 5 games, all depends on how they get on against Eastleigh. I've gone for Hartlepool to win this match here, 1-0. Football tonight is going to go with a 9-goal fuller, with Halifax coming away 6-3 winners. That would be amazing if that happens. Next game, we got Torquay taking on Yeovil. 4 wins for Yeovil, 1 victory for Torquay. Yeovil winning the past 4 games. On the table, Torquay are the team to beat. They are sitting top of the league. 10 wins, 2 draws, and just the 2 defeats this season. 3 wins and a draw coming in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Yeovil, they're struggling a bit. In 21st, only 1 victory in the 11 games played. 5 draws, 5 losses. 1 victory did manage to come lines at last time round, so they finally get that monkey off their back. And they also got 1 draw in the mix in the past 5 games here. Still going to back the league leaders Torquay to come away the winners here. 3-1 result. Football Science is going to go up a 4-1 result for Torquay United on this one. Next game is Kings Lynn as they take on Notts County. Got no recent head-to-head fixtures on this one here. On the table, Kings Lynn in 19th, 4 wins, 2 draws, and 7 defeats for the season. Picking up 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Notts County, they are situated in 3rd, 7 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses. 3 wins and a draw coming in the past 5 games on this one here. Going to go for Notts County, a convincing 3-0 victory. Football Science is going to go up a 2-1 result for Kings Lynn. Next game is Bournemouth as they take on Barnet. 1 victory for Bournemouth and 3 draws happening in the past couple of seasons. On the table, we've got Bournemouth coming into this in 12th. 5 wins, 3 draws, 4 defeats, 3 victories, and a draw in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Barnet, they come into this in 20th. 2 wins, 3 draws, 8 losses, picking up 2 draws in the past 5 games on this one here. Going to go with the home side, Bournemouth, to pull through 2-0 winners. Football Science has seen a 4-1 victory for Bournemouth. Next game, we got Maidenhead as they take on Wildstone. We've got 3 wins for Wildstone, 2 wins for Maidenhead, and 5 draws. Maidenhead, 2 wins and a draw in the past 3 matches. Maidenhead, they come into this at 9th. 6 wins, 2 draws, 5 defeats for the season. 1 victory and 2 draws in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Wildstone, they are situated in 6th position, 6 wins, 3 draws, 5 defeats, picking up a victory and 2 draws in the past 5 games on this one here. I'm going to go for Wildstone to potentially upset the odds on this one due to the recent records they have. Wildstone, 2-1 winners. Football Science is going to go Maidenhead 3-2 victory. We've got Eastleigh as they take on Weymouth. 2 wins for Eastleigh out of 2 games, making the 2009-2010 season a 4-0 and also a 5-0 victory. Eastleigh, they come into this in 14th. 5 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats, 3 wins in the past 5 games. Only played 9 games this season so far, but they at least got 1 game they can catch up on. They're coming up. That's against Halifax. I've gone for them to draw that other game. Meanwhile, for this particular match here against Weymouth, in 20 seconds, they played 12 games themselves, so a few more under the belt. 2 wins, 1 draw, 9 defeats, losing their past 5 matches in a row there. And they don't have a bonus game like Eastleigh does, but I'm still going to back Eastleigh to pull through 3-2 2 winners here. Football sides is going to go up a 1-1 draw. Next up, we've got Solihull Moors as they take on Chesterfield. 2 wins for Solihull, 2 draws in the past couple of seasons. Solihull Moors, they come with us in 11th, 6 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses. They got 3 victories in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Chesterfield in 15th, 5 wins, 1 draw, 7 losses, 3 victories, and a draw in the past 5 matches for themselves. I'm going to go for Solihull Moors, higher up on the table, and both got pretty similar recent records there. But Solihull Moors are playing at home, and I think they'll find out this one a 1-0. Football sides is going to go up Solihull Moors 2-0 winners. Next up, we've got Bromley as they take on Sutton United. 10 wins for Bromley, 8 wins for Sutton, and 2 draws. Bromley with a 3-2 record in the past 5 matches. On the table, Bromley, they come into this in 4th, 6 wins, 4 draws, and 4 defeats. 2 victories and a draw coming in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Sutton United, this is going to be a big, tough matchup here, as Sutton United are in 2nd, 8 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats, picking up 3 victories in the past 5 matches for themselves. I'm going to go for Sutton to get a 3-1 Sutton victory. The football side sees a 1-1 draw. What else do we have? We've got a few games to go, I believe. We have a little bit more to go. As these ones here. Next up is Aldershot taking on Stockport. We have 7 wins for Stockport, 1 victory for Altrincham, and 1 draw. Stockport winning the past 7 matches in a row there. That is pretty impressive stuff. On the table, Altrincham comes us in 5th, 6 wins, 3 draws, 5 defeats, 4 wins in the past 5 games. Altrincham doing impressively well. Meanwhile, for Stockport, they're down in 10th, but they got 4 games in hand over Altrincham there. They're playing their 10 games so far. 6 wins, 1 draw, 3 defeats. Picking up 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches for themselves. They've got a catch-up game against Hartlepool first up, and I went for Stockport to win that match. For this one game here, I believe I also gone for Stockport to win. And in fact, I've gone for a 4-2 victory for Stockport. The football side is going to go Altrincham 3-0 winners. Next up, we have Aldershot taking on Woking. 11 wins for Aldershot, 5 victories for Woking, and 2 draws. Aldershot 6 wins in the past 7 games. Aldershot, they come to this on the table in 17th position, 4 wins, 3 draws, and 6 defeats. Just the 1 victory and a draw coming in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Woking, not exactly Woking, because it sounds like a side that will have woeful, dreaded form, but they're in 7th, 6 wins, 2 draws, 5 defeats, 3 victories in the past 5 matches for Woking. And I'm actually going to go for Woking to pull through convincing 3-0 winners. Football side is going to go Aldershot 1-0 win. And finally, we have Dover taking on Dagenham and Redbridge. 5 wins for Dagenham. We got 2 victories for Dover. 2 wins each in the past 4 games. Hello there, Tottenham. You came here just in time because I was just about to finish the stream. This was the final match for the Vanarama National League, Matchday number 16 that's coming up. So nice to see you coming back. And I still don't know who that is, so you want to explain who Mike Hawke is in particular? Was he the teacher or something? I'm just trying to recall who that name before. So yeah, 2 wins each in the past 4 games between Dover and Dagenham. And of course, still no odds for these particular matches, but yeah, I'm trying my best to try and drop them down later on. So yeah, Dover Athletic, they got 4 games in hand. So they also have an earlier match against Chesterfield coming up first. I've gone for them to lose that match. 2 wins and 7 defeats, 1 between the past 5 games before they play that game as well too. Meanwhile, for Dagenham and Wedge, that comes us in 18th, 4 wins, 3 draws, and 6 defeats, 2 wins and a draw coming in the past 5 matches on this one. Yeah, exactly. Very happy after that test win yesterday. It was pretty incredible stuff. Hey, how Australia was able to bowl India out for 36. Crazy things. Caught the highlights of that match the other day there, just to see all the wickets tumble around. So for this game here, I've gone for a 2-2 draw between Dover and Dagenham, and the football science is going to go Dover Athletic 5-0 winners. And that concludes matchday number 16 at the Vanarama National League. Feel free to, hit the like button and subscribe so that you know if you're new. And, I'll take a few more questions there since we had to talk, man. Joining the stream at pretty late, so if you have anything else you want to add for these matches or about that big cricket test match action that happened yesterday, or anything else about White Hawk or something, feel free to speak now or jot it down later down the comment section below. As you know, I'll be back soon, sort of set up some of the other streams that's coming up there tomorrow, and etc. to try and keep up with the big fixture scheduling. So yeah, nice to see you hit the like button as well too. Appreciate it. Yeah, so 36 runs managed to get India out for, and India were looking pretty good after the first innings, having like a 16-71 lead, but then absolutely fell apart there, and then it means only Australia managed only needed 90 runs on the third day with all those wickets tumbling around, and it's plenty of time to get the job done. Okay, I think that might be all. Torman's not saying anything else, so thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.